guys, Amanda here, and in this video I am going to be recapping and reviewing a little bit of Bachelor in Paradise Season 7 Episode 10. I got my silly little nails. Yeah. So let's go. So we go to where we just left off, and Aaron is getting in Ivan's face about Chelsea. He's like, hello? We just had a conversation about this, and you said that you weren't going to try to steal anybody's rose, and here you are doing this. Ivan says that Chelsea was the one to pull him aside, but what we know from the previous episode, and they flash back to, is that Ivan pulled Chelsea aside. I really liked you, Ivan. And then you do this. Everyone seems to be on Ivan's side, and Marissa, Becca, and Natasha are like, where's Chelsea? They finally find Chelsea. They ask her what really happened, and she said, no. Ivan pulled me aside. I did not pull him aside. No. Then Aaron and Chelsea finally chat, and, she tells them what she told the girls, is that, and what we saw, was that Ivan pulled her aside for the chat. Aaron says that he feels like everyone is ganging up on him, and then it seems like Aaron sees Ivan in the distance and goes and kisses Chelsea. So are you really into her? After that, Chelsea goes to confront Ivan. Was like, why are you telling everybody that I pulled you aside? Because you, Ivan, were the one to pull me aside. And he tries to cover it up, saying, oh, that's not what I said. That's not what I told them. Dude, do you know where you are? This is a TV show. What, Ivan? Do you not realize that you're on camera? Millions of people are gonna watch this? But it's being recorded. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Ivan, what are we gonna do with you? Natasha feels really bad for Aaron. And now it's time for the actual rose ceremony. So everybody's in their spots, getting ready to go. Before it starts, Wells makes an announcement and says he needs to pull Ivan aside. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Did something happen last night while we were out at the resort because of this tropical storm? And they were like, Noah, do you know anything? You're his roommate. Noah's like, oh, he knows a little something. Wells pulls Ivan down to the beach and like, Ivan, what happened last night? Please tell me. So it turns out that Ivan had been waiting for this one girl. What's her name? Alexa. Ivan had been waiting for Alexa to come. So when they were at the resort, he saw a producer's phone with the names of everybody and what rooms they were staying in. He didn't go looking for it. It was just there, and he saw it. He saw Alexa's name, so he went down to her room, or went over to her room. I don't know, maybe up. Who knows if it was down or up. Anyway, he went to her room, and they hung out for a while. I don't know exactly what that means. Did they just chat? Did they kiss? Did they do more? Did they do everything? I don't know. So Ivan's like, you know what? I shouldn't be here. I should go. Wells was like, yeah, that's you. And then Wells implies, well, if you're gonna be gone anyway, whether you said you're gonna go or we have made you go. So then he tells the group what happened. And then he tells Chelsea, I'm sorry. Even if you decided to give your rose to me, I would not have accepted it. Oh, yeah, sure. You would have 100% accepted that rose because then you knew Alexa was going to calm down. Don't lie to us, sir. Don't lie to us, Ivan. Anyway. Riley is just really disappointed in his buddy, Ivan, Understandable. So then the rose ceremony starts, and roses are given out, and Blake, DeMar, and Dr. Joe get sent home. Bye, guys. Well, then it's the next day, and Wells walks in and he says he's a guest host for this week. And he says that everybody needs to start having those tough conversations with each other, but we're still getting more people. So then Kenny and Mari have a chat. Things seem to be off a bit between them. He says that he's been pulling away because he feels like she's not being completely honest with him. And the passion seems to be gone. Then Anna walks in with her pheromones, very important. And so she takes Kenny and Thomas aside to chat separately at different times. But each of them say that they wouldn't go on the date if she asked, and they're both want to work on their current relationships that they're forming with their respective women. So then she talks to James, and she asks him on the date, and he says yes, and it's his first date in paradise. I'm really shocked it's his first date. I didn't even realize he hadn't been on a date in paradise yet. He's been on there since day one. He's still there, no date, but now he's finally gone with Anna. Then we see Wells speaking with Abigail. He tells Abigail, you know what, I think you guys really like each other, but you're both holding back and you're not telling each other exactly how you feel. So then we go to the date with Anna and James, and it looks like they're about to have just a nice, relaxing date, just having a massage and all that. But no! First part of the date is that they are going to become a human churros. So they roll around in some cinnamon sugar and then drizzle themselves with chocolate. And then once they get cleaned off, the woman letting them know what's going on during the date, she brings out this big snake. I forgot what kind of snake it was. It's like the one that Brittany has in I'm a Slave for You. Maybe I'll put it right here. That's the kind of snake. So then they go on the massage tables, and then the snake just kind of slithers on their back. That sounds kind of cool though. I want a snake to give me a massage. Maybe it's a Slytherin in me. I'm also born in the year of the snake, So, yeah. Then we see them and they're relaxing in a hot tub. Finally, a nice relaxing part of the date. Sipping on their champagne, and they just get to know each other better, and they really seem into each other, and they start making out in the hot tub. Tia's just talking to Becca and Marissa, and she's just really nervous. She was excited to spend the day with James, and now he's out on this date. Then Mckenna walks in, and apparently she was one of the girls at the VIP party. I don't really remember who was there except for Chelsea. She chats with all the guys. She's pretty miserable. None of the guys really seem that open. Oh, then she asks Aaron on the date, and Aaron, it seems like he says yes, but then he pulls her aside, and then he's like, I can't go on this date because I won't be emotionally there. I'm like, what? Okay. Doesn't seem that serious between you and Chelsea, but hey, maybe it is. I don't know. That's okay, sure. So then Mckenna is just really upset. She's thinking about leaving. So knight in shining armor Ed goes down to the beach and convinces her to take him on the date. And everybody is really happy that Ed did that except for Natasha. So I keep touching my hair. It just keeps going into my face. I should tuck it behind my ear. Ooh, that'll probably be better. I should have done that before. Okay. Oh, look at that red. It's so nice right there. That red. Oh, looks so good. On their date, it has a bit of an 80s type vibe. I feel like this is giving us a hint to what's coming later. Anyways, they put on these rollerblades, and it has arrows pointing to where they need to go. So then they end up in this empty room, and they have a nice dinner, and they have a nice chat, and she's really happy that he invited himself on this date, and he convinced her to stay, and they end up kissing. Mckenna and Ed. Then we see Natasha, and she's sad, and she's just kind of just upset about how her paradise experience has been going, and I feel for her. We love you, Natasha. Mwah. Serena and Joe say they can make this work. Then a Bruja priestess comes in for Kenny and Mari, and they do all these exercises, and she opens up, and it's finally what Kenny needs, it seems like. And they tell each other they're falling in love with each other. But I thought they did that before, but then they did it again. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm just getting all these couples mixed up because there are just so many couples saying that they're all falling in love. I don't know. They did that. Oh well. Anyway, now it's the next day, and what is it? It's 80s prom night. Let's go. Everybody's so excited. Aaron's never been to the prom, nor has he been to the 80s. Such a youngin'. Actually, most of them are pretty young. More than they look children. Apparently, Natasha is sick. The only single one will most likely be Tia, because it seems like James is really into Anna now. And Chelsea has been wanting to spend more time with Aaron, but then it seems like he's always with his man James. So she's hoping to spend her time with him at the prom tonight. So we get to the prom. Everybody's dancing. Wells is spiking the punch. We see Becca and Thomas dancing with Tia, but Tia just looks completely miserable. It's kind of laughable. Everybody's like smiling, having a great time, and then Tia's like... Then there's an announcement saying that there's gonna be a prom, king and queen, and also some superlatives. So everybody go vote. Everybody goes to vote. Then Aaron pulls Tia aside, gives her a corsage, and then they make out. So Tia's night has gone up, but Chelsea's has gone down. Now it's time for the results. The winner for the biggest flirt is Kenny. And the best kisser of toes is Marissa. And the most likely to live happily ever after are Abigail and Noah. I feel like there should have been more. Maybe there were more, but that's all that they included. So that's my assumption. So if there's more, I want to know where that footage is because I want to know the rest. And the winners for prom king and queen are Joe and Serena. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You won the thing. Then Noah decides to bring the whole mood down, and he needs to go talk to Abigail. So they go and chat, and you know what? He's like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I've always had this little bit of doubt ever since the beginning. I tried to ignore it. I really, really tried to ignore it, and I can't ignore it anymore. And she feels blindsided. She's like, you're the one that's always coming to me, telling me to be honest. Now this, like last night you told me that you were falling in love with me, and I'm sorry that I didn't respond to that quite how I should have. But now this, like, what? And yeah, I'm really confused too. Why was he lying? Like, I don't understand. I think what's going on is that I think that Noah is just really scared. I think that he is sabotaging their relationship because he's scared, because she is being closed off and is not sharing her feelings with him, that he is just gonna be like, you know what, I like her so much, but I'm not getting anything from her. I am scared that if this keeps going and I fall more and more in love with her, that it's gonna inevitably break my heart in the long run. So yeah, so I think that's what he's doing. That's what I think. It's kind of a bummer that we finally get a lot of Noah and Abigail, and it's this dramatic. Like, where's all their cuteness? Like, we saw like little glimpses of it throughout the season. Oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, that is that for episode 10. Now I just have the season finale to do. And I think for that one, I am going to do an actual reaction video for that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, a fantastic month, a fantastic year, and a fantastic life. Bye.